Hello there, boys and girls. It's me, Jackie. You know, that questionable person on the internet that does a lot of strange and questionable things that you probably shouldn't do. Yeah, that person. You shouldn't be like me. Don't be like me. Being like me is bad. It was something else I was going to do here. But hi. And welcome to another America's Most Redacted News Network. Google's censoring us. And I don't really give a fuck. That's the sad part about this. One of these playlists I had okay to do, and I don't remember which one it was. We'll use this one.
Ooh.
That is way too upbeat and chill. Oh. Also, hi, Shadow. How are you?
Hello. I'm good.
That fits me a little better, I think. I think. Going to have to adjust the sound a little bit. My headphones broke, so... My classic Jackie ability to fuck up audio is even worse than normal. How goes it, Hope? I didn't know I streamed either, I forgot. Who's this Jackie streaming you speak of? I just have to make sure I grab the right things. Otherwise, it could be very bad. Who doesn't want to take death and do crime? I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to take death and do crime. Can I take death and do crime? I can. I can perfectly believe that Short Fat Otaku defended Ruby Ridge. He's not a sane person, you know that, right? Like, he's a little bit crazy. And I don't mean in the way that I am. You see, the way I am just means telling people, get more guns. They're coming for you, buddy. But anyways, we're actually going to be, talking about one of the greatest things in the world right now, one of the hottest news topics, and as always, I am questioning why I'm doing this. Shadow,
Is it
can
the
you
big fire?
Yes, it's the big fire. It's always the big fire, Shadow. It's never not going to be the big fire.
I mean, I could tell you why this keeps happening, as I've said it before on this podcast.
This isn't this
I'm an
podcast.
activist.
This is not the Derailed podcast, Shadow.
Oh,
This is the other show.
there's no differentiation. You're either live or not live.
The Derailed podcast has a format. It just has a weird format. JackieCast, America's Most Redacted News Network, which is proudly censored by Google, has completely other connotations, okay? And I definitely gotta get a better screen, because this screen's a bit dated, so... I just don't want to pay people money. Anyways, we're going to be talking about the What'd you call it, Shadow, again? What'd you call it?
Be quiet.
Oh.
I know why this has happened. Very simple explanation.
Oh, you say so, huh?
I do say so. It's the climate activists again, banning practices, like burning off the dead bush and having controlled fires and all these things that you need to do, and yet the climate activists ban them because they don't know anything about how the climate works, but yet they are the authority on it. And every time they destroy the environment.
Is that what you believe?
Yes, I believe that climate activism is the biggest threat to the climate.
Okay. I see where you're going with this. I don't follow, but I see where you're going with this. You'll understand why I don't follow it a minute. We actually do have a lot that we do to the climate. It's pretty bad.
Yes, and most of it is because of regulations that are put in place by climate activists.
No, absolutely. But Los Angeles is currently battling multiple devastating wildfires. Well, I have to change music because this is not supposed to have any kind of freaking... The fuck? That one sounds better. This playlist is not supposed to have any kind of singing in it. It has Spanish in it. What do they mean by that? My Discord's mostly dead these days because, well, I've been busy a lot lately and I haven't been streaming as regularly as I used to. SpaceX will now provide free Starlink terminals to the affected areas in LA tomorrow. News, TV crews. I mostly just want to see what it looks like.
The only reason that you're able to see us right now is because of a Starlink connection that we just got today. That's the only reason we're able to hear and communicate with you guys right now, because there's absolutely no cell service at all in this whole area. The only reason that you're able to see us right now is because of a Starlink connection that we just got today. That's the only reason.
Really? Really? Neat. I guess I need to share my screen with the Discord, right? Fuck. Making me actually work, Shadow. What the hell's wrong with you?
What I'm here for.
Making me fucking work? What the hell, man? What the hell? There, you can see it.
Clicked the wrong program. Illegal.
Well, yeah, dude. If you're fucking Elon, you're going to take advantage of any freaking Is Shadow of the... No.
They're saying about me. What they saying?
No, no. It's Chosen of a Cynical Can. Shadow is my co-host today. Yeah, Chosen.
Yes.
Chosen of this. Yeah. Chosen of Cynical Can. It's meant to reflect my naturally cynical attitude towards everything. Because I honestly believe these LA wildfires were probably started by arsonists, and I find it hilarious. But more about that in a second. Look at that destruction. That post-apocalyptic world. Before and after photos even. Look at that. Look at that. All those people. No houses. Well, yeah, there are people that have to be positive out there, and I'm not necessarily that person. Also, there's snowfall in the southeast. I've been a news personality for a very long time. Oh. You kind of start losing the ability to have any kind of, But... Anyways... Shadow, you remember how you were talking about the climate change activists being the reason for this, right?
Usually is.
It can't be this.
See somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire. Which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire. You want to see
somebody that responds to your house that looks exactly like you. His exact statements that the LA Fire Department assistant chief said. Yeah. You want to talk about that, huh?
I mean, in the context of my country, yes, I do.
Oh no, that was fucking LA Fire Department, man. I mean, it's being blasted everywhere right now, if you can't tell by just scrolling through all this shit, man. But yeah. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you people. I don't give a fuck who responds to my fire. As long as they're set trying to do the right thing and save my shit. Mostly me.
I mean, I'd be concerned if it was a woman, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I feel sorry for the people that have lost their homes in this, but, like... Oh yeah, you wanna know what's even funnier than this? While this tragedy is being reported everywhere, do you know what's not being reported everywhere?
What? Oh, the fact that is it the mayor went to Africa during all this?
No. There's something else going on that most people aren't really talking about. Care to guess?
What would that be? Nope. I don't know.
Let's see if it pops up. A lot of times it don't pop up when I do this stuff. And it doesn't seem to be popping up for this. Yeah, the snow in the southeast right now. Apparently there are places in Alabama with up to 6 inches of snow.
Hey.
What?
Well, I will say though, one thing I do have to say about the way California fire is being talked about, especially from people on our side, is there's a lot of people kind of not like cheering it on, but saying like, oh, they deserve it because they voted for this, blah blah blah. It's like, listen. One, people don't vote for a natural disaster to happen. Like, two, I'm British. Like, I have to live with the consequences of what the bloody boomers here vote for all the time. They keep voting left wing, more mass immigration, and I have to bloody suffer that. So like, hating everyone from California, because California predominantly, and the cities in California predominantly voted Democrat.
Yeah, I just love how like there's a lot of snow happening in an area of the world where snow doesn't happen often. We still have people preaching global warming to those of us who live in extremely cold environments like I do. And there's fires going on in California, and you know which one's making the national headlines, right?
Oh, well, you'll notice they don't really say global warming anymore. Trump pointed this out in one of his rallies, actually. A few years ago, when it was like scientific studies started to show that the climate's actually cooling over the past few decades, they suddenly stopped saying global warming and they started using the term climate change.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot more vague and it can mean whatever they want it to mean.
Yeah, but see,
Climate
what I
is
was...
changing.
Okay, cool. I get that, but I also gotta say that, like, where the Southeast is not set up for snow. Like, I know the memes and shit that come from, like, you know, northern states and shit like that where, oh, well, Southerners just don't know how to drive in the snow, blah, blah, blah. Literally, the Southeast is set up for heat. It gets extremely hot and humid in that area of the world. Yeah, and I hope you guys... Well, I'm not a Southerner. I live in the Midwest. I live in an Arctic state. You know, I routinely point out that there's 6 foot of snow outside my house right now. But I just thought it was funny that, you know, an actual meteorological event is being overshadowed by Californian wildfires that happen almost yearly. You know, I live in a cold state.
Because we refuse to do the shit you need to do to prevent these fires.
You're saying you, like, we all know California refuses.
They do. Yeah.
Yes, they do.
And again, it's the activists, the climate activism that has made it this way.
Yep. But I thought that was a funny thing. Like, this is actually a huge meteorological event because the South doesn't get hit by snow very often. Although it is overdue for its 13-year blizzard. But let's not go into that. This is another thing that's been swept under the floor. I swear I know how to talk today. I swear that I am totally the best version of Jackie and not a lie.
I don't believe it.
I don't have control out of the Discord that I stream through. Hope. I don't have control over the Discord that I stream from. That would be somebody else. We don't normally stream from the public one, although eventually we will be. Yeah, I don't have invite power here, unfortunately. Plus, it wouldn't do you much good to stream with me. If you haven't noticed, nobody likes me anymore. So, with the fires going on, right? There's been several times that people have been caught doing arsonistic things. What'd I do? I existed. I'm a trans girl with an opinion. I'm not allowed to have an opinion. You know this. Oh. Fuck no. No. That's it. We'll do that one. Yeah, that one ain't too bad. But no, I'm a trans girl with an opinion. Trans girls aren't allowed to have opinions. You should know this. We have to follow lock and step with everybody else. But supposedly there has been footage of people being caught doing arson, and apparently it keeps getting pulled down.
This is a random one. Where are we even? Like, what the hell? Oh, that's on purpose. That has to be on purpose.
There's somebody out there just trying to burn down LA County, California, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Is it like the, was it Hawaii? They had that huge fire, and then was it Jeff Bezos bought it all immediately afterwards?
Oh. The it doesn't matter. I take hormones, therefore I am trans. You didn't know that? The whole time you've known me, I've took estrogen. The whole time anybody's known me, really. Like, you would have to have known me pre-2011 to know me before I took hormones. Yeah, like, I've been on hormones for a very long time, bro. Whether or not it's medically needed or not, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm just an odd person.
We're at 302 Pico, and people are lighting fires now. You can see they lit a fire. These guys, not all the people there, but some of those guys lit that fire, and these guys, they're actually, the trees caught fire, and then the palms are catching fire. So civilians are now lighting fires down in so-called flats around Santa Monica, Venice. So just be safe out there. Fire department's been dispatched. We don't have enough water to put this thing out, but we're supposedly on the way. We're at 30.
Well,
yeah, it's not good, man.
This is
no, people are fucking lighting fires, dude.
If this is, again, I'm going to go a bit conspiracy here, but people reckon during the fire in Hawaii that it was deliberate because Bezos and BlackRock bought up all the land afterwards, and also people were prevented from leaving, and that's the reason most of the people died. And a lot of kids went missing because kids always go missing during these big disasters. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these arson things are arranged or paid for by someone who may be buying up real estate after this. And then we'll find a lot more kids who go missing.
That's what happened during the Portland fires. There was a lot of people caught that were lighting fires out in the woods.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, like, I want to know why. Why would anybody be lighting fires during a fucking wildfire? Like, I've lived through quite a few of those in my lifetime. They're not fun. Like, at all.
Because they're being paid to do it.
You know, that would be the assumption, right?
Yep. Like I said, if after this is over, BlackRock and Bezos start buying up a lot of the affected area.
But why would they have to do that? There's not a lot of private property in Santa Monica anymore. A lot of it's owned by BlackRock. Santa Monica is owned by, like, big corporations and shit. So is El Paco. I've been out that way before, you know? Used to be a voice actor a long time ago. I still have my SAG-AFTRA card.
Yeah, which you're tied to for the rest of eternity.
Unfortunately, huh? Sucks. But that's how the industry is, you know? And as long as I'm preaching my opinions and shit like that, I have no job, so whatever. Jackie doesn't give a fuck.
Still have to pay them, so like, do you get any of that money back at the end of it, or what? Like, Like, what are you paying them for? I don't get it.
They call me and go, Jacqueline Wolf, you owe us money. And I go, okay, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Jackie's one of the guys, no matter what. I could probably drink you under the table. Well, not right now anyway. But normally I could drink you under the table. But yeah, when it comes down to it, like, the things that you're seeing in the news and shit, I've just been questioning a lot of this going on. And if somebody is lighting fires, what's the point? Because, Shadow, I know you don't know this being from Britain, but most of LA is owned by major corporations. Most of it is. Like,
Well, they're making arrangements to sell most of my country to them as well.
No, they're making arrangements to sell most of your country to China.
No, like, Starmer met with BlackRock specifically to discuss selling all the farms to them.
Yep. Because we don't need farms, you can just go to the grocery store, right?
They're specifically targeting the small farmers, as in the individual people who own a farm. So not the big corporations that own farmland, just the individuals who are landowners, because they're run by communists right now.
Yes. Yeah, I get it. I completely fucking get it, dude. But that's the thing is going, like... The fuck's Poly Market? I'm curious about this. Oh, hey. We might get to look at something in a minute. I want to find out what that is. TikTok confirms that it was shut down in the United States on January 19th unless the Supreme Court strikes down or proposes the law requiring it to be sold. Fuck yeah! Does drink under the table means what I think it... Yes, it does. I can drink a lot. But yeah, no. How about that? TikTok is finally being shut down in the United States, guys. No more dumb shorts. I don't have to do any more dumb shorts and stay fucking relevant no more. Fucking Zoomer brain rot, man. You know how hard it is to stay fucking relevant in this market? I gotta do 2 minute, or I have to do like fucking 5-minute shorts for TikTok, 1-minute shorts for YouTube, and then fucking 10-minute shorts for fucking Instagram. And I'm banned on Instagram. YouTube Shorts doesn't cater to the same audience that TikTok did. TikTok was up to 10 minutes. YouTube only goes up to 60 seconds. So I had to make a different short for each fucking platform. But yeah. No more TikTok, guys. No more TikTok. Hell yeah. And that's what me being banned on Instagram. Fuck yeah. Where else am I going to be able to watch it? Videos of cats beating up dogs, interspersed with videos of hot Slavic men lifting weights, interspersed with political commentary. Fuck yeah. And that's okay. My YouTube recommended page hasn't given me anything that's over or under a year old in like the last 3 months. So, yeah, I guess everybody's going to have to go to Rumble. Bye. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, that's Jackie Wall. What? No, I'm not Jackie. I don't know what you're talking about. Always. I do stuff with my hair always. Oh no. Oh no. I believe those are crochet emotes. Those are the crochet emotes. I'm being crochet emoted. Yeah, I don't really care. Crochet's cool. Actually, there's a lot of cool VTubers out there. I wish I was half as talented, honestly. No, they're not. No, you're not. Crochet is cool. Crochet is fucking cool. Crochet is amazing. But yeah, no, TikTok shutting down, like, I know a lot of people are probably sitting here going, Jackie, that's bad for your brand. I don't really care. I hate doing TikToks. It's actually what leads to my burnout is doing TikToks. Yeah, Shadow, I'm explaining why I've been doing so little content on my days off. You know, other than the fact that I deal with severe depression issues.
And probably not as severe as yours.
Yeah. Ask Worf how it goes. It gets really bad.
I mean, yeah.
But it's all good, you know, like, shit happens. But yeah, no, I'm
Funnily
actually...
enough, the only friends I have that aren't depressed... Well, actually, quite a few. I have quite a few friends that aren't depressed now I think about it, but like... the ones I know who are pretty alright, like with no worries, are typically the ones with girlfriends, so... ones who have a future.
I'm not responding to that. I am going to behave, and I am not going to I'm not going to respond to that whatsoever. I will just oh god, I don't know what to do here.
Why was happening?
Well, see, you've probably angered somebody.
Have I? Who?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, the person that may have power over the private Discord here, you know. That I'm not allowed to talk about.
All I said is like a few friends I have who are completely fine in terms of their mental health. They're in a relationship and they've got decent jobs. And the rest of us, yeah.
I have a decent job. Who has the power over private Discord? Is it Dev? No, it's not Dev. I'm not telling you who has power over the private Discord.
Before I jumped in here, I was watching Arco's stream and Dev was in the chat.
Totally. No, we don't allow Dev on this
People
one.
were mentioning him, and if you mention him, he pops up.
I know. And I didn't pull you in here. You just kind of joined. You were like, I'm gonna join. And I was like, okay.
Oh, yeah. Can't get rid of me. Well, you can, but...
Okay. That's not too bad. Sorry, I'm also being texted by people who are checking on me to make sure that I am okay. 100%. Anyways, let's check out what this what this poly market stuff's got going on here. Because this looks pretty cool, and I did not know this was a thing. Like, this is the first time I've ever seen it, and I'm like, this is neat.
What is this?
Supposedly
What are we looking at?
it's for trans prediction for newses. For newsness.
Newsness. If you tapped into the newsness, have you?
The newsness. I've never seen this before. This is pretty neat. I have no idea what any of this means.
Looks like a lot of numbers, so don't ask me.
Well, it's like stock trading, but on news. That's what it looks like to me, you know? And gambling. Oh God, you
Gambled in
can.
my life.
Yeah, it is.
Closest
It
I've ever
is.
gotten to gambling is just opening Relic and Warrior.
Oh God, that's what it is. You
I
can.
never get
Oh
what I
my
want.
God, this is terrifying. And it gives you the odds. This is horrible, but also hilarious. Guys, if I put like $10 on the AFD to win in Germany, I get $119. This is terrible, and I should not be looking at this. I'm keeping this for later.
I used to have a friend who would say financially bet on the collapse of certain countries.
I financially bet on the collapse of countries. But no, Dev is not allowed in my Discord. For reasons. Because, for the most part, with the exception of me, I don't really care for the for a shit ton of politics and shit. The only streams that are allowed to have politics streams are mine. Anybody else's generally doesn't. Well, except maybe Prima's. Tony sometimes dips her foot into politics.
Once I get my own place, I plan to just play games for my streams.
Peanut Farmer is dead. Shocker. I mean, look, as much as I hated his presidential policies, I honestly believe that Jimmy Carter was a good president. Or, well, not a good president, but a good person. I honestly believe that Jimmy Carter should be buried with honors because he is a good person. Like, there needs to be more people out there like Jimmy Carter. Who aren't good presidents, who aren't good leaders, but are good people. You know? That's not what I was actually looking for. We're trying to focus on something here. Unfortunately, I forgot to save news. Because, well, Jackie is schmert. Polish president demands immunity from arrest for Benjamin Netanyahu at Auschwitz. The fuck? I need to look into this. Shadow, do you know what the fuck's going on here? The fuck's up with Poland?
Poland?
Yeah, Poland president demands immunity from arrest for Benjamin Netanyahu at Auschwitz.
Who's Benjamin?
Poland's president Andrzej Duda is requesting the government to ensure Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu can attend Auschwitz ceremony without arrest risk, according to Polish presidential aide. Netanyahu is wanted internationally due to an arrest warrant from the ICC related to the Gaza war, accusing him of crimes against humanity. As a signatory to the ICC treaty, Poland is obligated to arrest Netanyahu if he enters the country. Duda's request highlights the tension between Poland's legal obligations and the height of I love
This is
it.
one thing the Polish don't care about is international law.
Yeah, but they signed a treaty with us, so I was just curious, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're also technically in the EU, but that doesn't stop them from opening fire on the Muslims when they get through the border. They do not give
I mean,
Poland
the
is for the
UK,
Polish.
the UK is technically in the NATO, but you've never paid your financial obligations. Instead, you use it for healthcare. You use it for healthcare.
Healthcare that no one can use, yeah.
Yeah, but you still use it for healthcare. You know what's funny? Australia actually meets their NATO obligations. Despite not being a full member country. New wildfire breaks out in LA's Hollywood Hills, fire chief says. Oh boy, guys, Hollywood lands on fire. Also, fun fact, that's actually what the sign used to say is Hollywoodland. And it was put there for a movie called Hollywoodland. And then they let it rot. And then somebody was like, but we need to restore the sign because it's iconic and they could only restore Hollywood. I just felt like I should share that so people know, you know? Because knowledge is power. I won't center. I am tired of leaning left and right. Whatever. Apparently that's locked behind something I don't have right now, and I don't feel like paying more a month for. Alright, so we will go here, because that seems about... LA wildfires update. There are at least 5 fires as of Thursday. Man. I'm gonna be honest with you, that fucking photo right there, that fucking hits hard, dude. You know? Fucking hits, man. I still hate that people are getting hurt in this, and like... Obviously, I'm not a huge fan of people getting hurt, but, you know, shit happens, I guess. I don't know. I'm not celebrating people getting hurt in LA, even though they voted for it. As of Thursday morning, down to Los Angeles, more residents have awoken to traffic devastation in the communities. Firefighters are still actively running in LA County. Here's the latest Palisades fire. The largest of the blazes, the Palisades fire, has been marked at 17,234 acres with zero containment, according to CAL FIRE. The latest damage assessment has around 300 commercial and residential structures destroyed by the blaze. Extreme fire behavior, including short and long range spotting, continues to challenge firefighting efforts for the Palisades fire. The agency wrote in its Thursday morning briefing, wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour are expected to continue through Thursday. Dude. Over 830 fire personnel have been assigned to the fire, including 7 helicopters. Over 13,000 structures remains threatened. Evacuations extend nearly all the way to the famed Santa Monica Pier. At a news conference held on Thursday, LA officials said that they were still grappling with the palace. That's rough, bro. That's rough. The Eaton fire, which has no containment, and it's at 10,600 acres. Then you have the Hearst, the Linda. No, the Lindania is 60% contained, and the Hearst one is contained. The Sunset Fire, which broke out on the Hollywood Hills Wednesday night, luckily had just 43 acres luckily held to just 43 acres within a few hours. Firefighters made major progress on the Sunset Fire in the hills. Los Angeles Fire Department Captain Eric Scott said that they were able to keep the fire in check because we hit it hard and fast, and Mother Nature was a little nicer to us today than she was yesterday. I've actually heard that the Hollywood sign got burnt. Let's see if I can find it. Of course. Hollywood's sign, because it's in the Hollywood Hills. With AI generated images going around. Fact check. Is the Hollywood sign actually on fire? Photos. Which also is declared a historical landmark as ablaze. There's no water on it, but it has been confirmed this is fake, as a live webcam shows us yet it's posted a view of the sign through a live webcam that is also written. The current fire is approximately 2.5. The intense, fast-moving is the latest inferno of Los Angeles area, which broke out in the Rayon Canyon of the Hollywood Hills, where the iconic Hollywood sign and other renowned spots are situated around. Okay, so it's not on fire. This is AI generated, but damn, I fell for it. I'll admit I fell for it. I'll admit I fell for it.
It's getting convincing now. That's the thing.
No, how do you know I'm not an AI, huh? How do you know I'm not AI?
Just, you're not intelligent enough to be an AI.
I don't know about that.
You're too stupid.
Well, how do you know that I am not an AI purposely coded to be stupid?
Because I just know.
You just know. You just know. Yep. You don't actually know, though. That's the thing. Like, I'll be honest with you. You know, but you don't actually know.
You'd have to be a very twisted person to make the Jackie 9000, okay?
No, you wouldn't. No. Anybody could make the Jackie 9000. All you have to do is have access to the entirety of the backlog of Jackie's content. You know? What the f- Besides, this is just me exploring the internet at this point because we've talked about the LA fire. Lego Game Boy in 2025. Who the fuck is that aimed at that one? Who would a Lego Game Boy be aimed at, Shadow? Huh? Who would a Lego Game Boy be aimed at? Huh?
Had a Game Boy Advanced.
Yeah, but who would a Lego Game Boy be aimed at, huh?
It was pink, because my dad's colorblind. He thought it was silver.
My first Game Boy was transparent. But yeah, no. Who? I think it's aimed at a certain demographic of people of a certain age group. That's the part that I think a lot of people don't realize is like, oh god. Huh? Like, seriously. And you know, I know a lot of people are going to bring out the fact that there's a lot of DEI when it comes to this fucking wildfire shit, right? The fun part about that is you're already behind by the time that you say DEI. You can follow anybody that actually deeply researches this. Even Bridges behind. They realize that in order to be ahead of you, or in order to stay in power, they have to be massively ahead of you. Which is the thing that I don't think a lot of people understand, you know? Oh god. So, yeah. It's one of those things that I don't think a lot of people understand, but they want to act like they... So, yeah. Anyway, this wasn't going to be a long stream. This was just me trying to stay current in the algorithms, I swear. This is it. I'm just trying to stay current in the algorithms. Plus, I gotta start doing things because of depression. Thanks for all the people that subscribe, yada yada yada. I will be fixing things in the next few days, weeks, months, time, eventually, maybe. Blame chat.